Hi everybody, my name is Chris Pettigrew and I am one of the senior product managers at Smart. And today I'd like to talk about the Magic Pen. Now the Magic Pen looks similar to our other pens, except it's got two different pieces of functionality. As you can see, the front half looks different from the back half, and these both offer different stuff for you to use in your presentations as you're moving through with your classes. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is a whiteboard. And maybe this is a fairly complex graphic, and as a teacher, I want the students to be focusing in on certain areas as I'm talking through it. So if I use the gesture end of this, I can draw, say, an ellipse or a circle around certain areas, and I can move this around as we go through the different parts. I can resize it. I also have zoom functionality. And again, the whole idea of this is to focus the student's attention on the certain areas as we're delivering the lesson. Now, the great part about this is that if you're using conferencing applications and you're sharing your whiteboard screen as well, you can have all of this same functionality pass through to that shared screen. Now, the second piece I'm going to show you is the magic ink or the disappearing ink that I have here. And what this does is, again, temporarily gives me attention to certain areas, and then after a few seconds, it disappears. So the nice thing about this is that I can draw all sorts of ink on here and know that my screen isn't going to be completely cluttered when I just want to kind of highlight certain areas for a brief moment in time. Now, this is not just available in the whiteboard. This is really available throughout the 6000S board in all sorts of applications. So for example, even in the native IQ screen, I'm going to use my gesture side here, and maybe I want my students to just have focus on the time as they're going through their lesson. So we can do that. But I'm also going to bring up a browser. And right now I'm running a Google slide presentation, and I've got a lot of text on here. And as you can know, text is obviously fairly narrow and fairly long. And so we can actually draw different types of spotlights, including rectangles that we have on here. So again, same functionality. I do have zoom. I have the ability to scroll down and keep students' attention in various areas as I talk through it. Again, same idea. I've got a different, there we go. We can draw into here, can zoom in. Again, I can highlight areas temporarily, or again, use square spotlights as well. Lastly, I want to show you that this also works over any type of input. So I've got my Chrome box connected to this board, but this could be your Windows PC, this could be your Mac, or in our case, our Chrome device. And same idea, I've got a fairly complex Wikipedia page here that's talking about cats. And initially I want them to focus on the definition. And again, this is over any input. Same zoom functionality. Same disappearing ink functionality. And again, circular spotlights that we can also have. Thank you.